Greetings everyone, Bird here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, I wasn't expecting to do this mostly because I thought World of Illusion was going to take me at least 4 episodes because I thought if Mickey took me 2, then for both Mickey and Donald, that should be 4. But I was able to pretty much not necessarily speed run Donald's playthrough, but I was able to get through that relatively quickly, much quicker than I was expecting. So, I've got a bit of time. So I didn't want to start what I want to start until next week, basically the last week of January. I was going to play Sonic Adventure 2 for January. They're sort of a throwback to when I did Sonic Adventure 1, but yeah, that never happened. I haven't even watched Sonic Hedgehog 3 as a movie yet, so which I really need to do because I've been told some great things about it, and I'm like, I have to see this. But anyway, we are going to be playing Aladdin, and it's going to be the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin because I've quite recently played the Sega Genesis version, which that one I've played more of. Again, what we'll do is we sort of jump ourselves into this. So yeah, I've played more of the Genesis Aladdin than I have of the Mega Drive Aladdin. No, Mega Drive and Genesis Aladdin more than I've played the Super Nintendo. Those are the words I was looking for. I probably should have read that. Never mind. We are going to be jumping straight into it, however. And let me just have a look. Okay, interestingly, there isn't actually a oh no, there's a dash button. You can hover or hoover. I thought for a minute this game had difficulties, but apparently it doesn't. That's fascinating. So yeah, so this is interesting just because in this version, Aladdin doesn't have a sword compared to the Genesis version, and this is why people say the Genesis version is better because Aladdin has a sword. Now, personally, I quite like this version. I kind of like the weird. Hang on, let me try that again. I kind of like the more sort of parkoury. Hang on, what button do I need? Oh yes, that's whoosh. I kind of much prefer the sort of parkour elements to this game, and it's a bit. Is it more challenging? I can't quite remember. I want to say it's more challenging than the Genesis version. Oh, let's just open that. Oh, I found the scarab. It's like a checkpoint, is it not? I mean, the other thing this game has going for it is that it is just that there's just I don't know. I prefer how it looks. It's a bit more stylized, in my opinion. I want to say I can get up there, but oh no, go from the other side. You want back it? I'm not gonna worry too much about it because we're not looking to get the 100% clear. We just want to try and get through this. Oh no! There's the good gem. Ah, that's a shame. Anyway. Oh no, wait, no, the scarab isn't a checkpoint. The scarab leads to a bonus game. That's it. Good old Genie and his break time bonus. So let's Wheel of Fortune our way through this. What are we getting, Genie? 2 lives? Or Genie face? Or 1 life, 1 life? No? Okay, come on. I was about to say, it's taking a real long time. What do we get? What are you giving me? Oh, geez, an extra credit? Sweet. Well, thanks for that, Genie. I'll tell you what as well, there's something... I realise what else this game kind of reminds me of. And that's another one that I'm looking to play at some point. Just because of the way you come into this game, it has that sort of like, you know, action sort of prompt. Mickey Mouse and the Magical Quest. Oh, hang on. The Magical Quest is a really, really good game, actually. Like, absolutely amazing game. Really difficult as well. No, I can't. So I'm gonna have to. Damn it! He jumped over the barrel. Who would have thought he would have done that? Oh dear. And just that sort of pre... Oh, ow. Oh, floor chicken. Nice. Or chest... Ow. Okay, hang on. Let's daze him with a apple. But that was, I think, they kept between the two different versions. Eating apples at your opponents. It's just one of those interesting choices. Grab the extra life. I swear, this is just going to lead to, like, okay, gem. Basically, a secret. There is, if I remember correctly, there is a sort of, like, not necessarily good ending to this game. It's more like the, it's a good ending kind of works, I suppose, for it. Nope. But what I will say is this game, at least in my opinion, kind of follows the film a little bit better than... Well, you sod, aren't you? Then what I have noticed is I don't keep my my health. My health isn't restored between stages, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. So I've got to be awfully careful. Because it is... Oh, that's not good. I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, just having that cloth. Just that rag to sort of slow fall. Absolutely. I don't even know why I'm bothering trying to go for it because I've failed to get all of the gems. Oh crud! For the Agrabah area. Might as well just continue onwards. How would I even get that one? I suppose if I can hang on to the edge, I could just, which would be awful to like do. That would hurt. One. Oh, floor chicken. I mean, yeah, at least Agrabah is more sanitary that has floor chicken compared to, you know, Transylvania's wall chicken. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, like, if we're talking about the events of the movie, we've basically just gone from the first song through to the sort of reprise of it where Aladdin heads home. We find out he lives with a spectacular view of the palace. Whilst in... Oh, okay. And hey, look, it's Jasmine with, I do not remember this guy's name. Hang on. Oh, so you got to jump on him. I know that much. Actually, can I jump on him when his sword is... I can't. I have to wait for him to slash. That is fine. I wonder if I could just stand here. Because he can't get to me, can he? No, he can't. Oh, man. So I can have no damage just really easily. Ooh. Oh. I say that really easily, and I still get my ass sort of beat. Anyway, there we go. Hey, look, there's Jasmine. See, because you don't fight that guy in the Genesis version. You fight the little Fifi guy. You fight Jafar's little Fifi friend, who's stuck in the Cave of Wonders, and you also fight Razul, the head of the Agrabah sort of thing. Together, Aladdin and Jasmine escape. At this point, we don't know she's Jasmine. Escape the Sultan's guards and run to Aladdin's home high above Agrabah. It's not really that high above it, really, is it? So he does seem to be the only place that has like a really nice scenic view. Like, I guess he's on a hill somewhere. That must be it. Unfortunately, I found by the guards who dragged Aladdin off to the what? The palace dungeon. Yes, well, of course. Oh, look at Abu there. He looks so miserable, doesn't he? Yeah, so we're in the deeper cell of the dungeon, and creepy Jafar in disguise. Actually, no, Jafar in a creepy disguise comes and says, "Hey, I can help you out." So we're going to go to the Cave of Wonders. Which is I mean, that could potentially be euphemistic, couldn't the Cave of Wonders? Oh dear. Actually, I need to check something with, I think, my screen. No, actually, no, that's... I think I've got a bit too much, hang on. I temporarily forgot my buttons, which is not good. It looks like you can almost get up there. Now, the problem is, I know for a fact that when you die, you lose your, oh, no, that's really not good. I know you lose that, brilliant. Oh, no, you don't. I thought, that must be what, it must be how to continue then. Which is fine. I can live with that. Oh, that's kind of gracious of the game. It if you die but you've already got the red gem, I'm guessing it already classes as picked up. Which it was a chicken just there. I wasted that life for no good reason. Yeah, kind of gracious of the game. Now, obviously, people kind of talk about how this is the inferior game because in the Genesis version, Aladdin gets to swing around the sword. Which, you know, is all kinds of fun, I suppose. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Felt like there was like a cave that I could have entered. Yeah, in the Genesis version, Aladdin has a sword. In the box art for this one, Aladdin has a sword, but in the actual game itself, no sword for you, buddy. This is a happy Nintendo game, no swords for you. Okay, so that's interesting. And I wonder what, like, the point of, like... Hang on, let me just vault. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Oh! Well, let's just jump out. Oh! Walking swords! I see these enemies have been to the Beauty and the Beast school of you've been turned into an item. So we've got the magic carpet. Hey, carpet. Take me to the genie. Or take me to the lamp, should I say, not the genie. We don't know about the genie just as yet. But the other reason why I feel this game is a bit more sort of... I mean, if I remember correctly, there is a stage in this game where you're in, like, a pyramid, which is like, well, you know, this is... Oh, but... Seriously? This game is harsh on those red gems. So I've missed that one. Hey, I got my Emeralds achievement, which must be because I got... Oh, okay. Ooh. Does that give me an extra heart? That's good to know, because obviously I picked up like an extra heart item earlier. Okay, sure. Let's I've obviously got to hold it down for longer because we have to crouch underneath it. Of course, he holds his little fez. Right. No, actually, you know what? It's been a long time since I played this, but I'm actually really enjoying this one. This is a great game. Yeah, it might be a bit more on the platforming than, as I said, the parkour-y kind of platform. But Prince of Persia, I think we could probably liken this to. I mean, it's not that precise as Prince of Persia, but just with the vaulting and the... Oh! Seriously? And I'm not going to be able to vault. I'm not going to be able to vault off rocks. Let's be brutally honest. That would be silly. We're fortunate that they're only ever falling in one direction. Because if that one had gone the other way, now I reckon, what are the odds that there is a secret? Can I'm gonna have a look at something. Not that it matters too much because, oh yes, there is. There is a, like, oh, there is a secret. And I've, nice. Just increasing my amount of, like, total health is so useful. Because starting off with three, I start off with 3 hearts, which is not a huge amount of hearts when you break it down. No, Abu! Don't be such a greedy little sod. Now, infidel, that's a fascinating word, isn't it, for use in a kid's cartoon and a kid's sort of I suppose it kind of roars it, so you don't really hit like infidel. Yeah, you don't quite. I'm so close to getting all the gems. Oh, yep. As soon as the blue touches the gem, the cave begins to collapse. Now, yeah, if I remember correctly, but we're on like, okay, we're strictly speaking now on stage 3, but we've done multiple like scenes, if you will. If I remember, in like this, oh god, I'm getting. If you've ever played The Lion King, I'm getting. Hang on, I want that. Wow, you know, it's not even a case of like the scrolling screen is it will push you towards the damage boost. It pushes you towards the pushes you along. No, it just straight up murders you. Wow, game has no chill. Right, just... right. I do want to try and get as many of these as I can. But anyway, yeah. So by in the Genesis version, we're on like stage 4 of like 7 or 8, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, wait, no, 5 of 9 it must be. I can't quite remember. There's not as many stages in the Genesis version as I remembered. Like, by the time you've dealt with, by the time you've done the genie, you go to Agrabah, you're in the palace, and then suddenly you're in Jafar's palace. There's it's a very strange sort of yeah, just damage boost to get that one. Sure, that works. Hang on. Oh, jeez, that was oh. Sure, just dip your toes in lava, Aladdin. It's fine. You'll be fine. Is that the last one for this stage? I can't quite. It is, and oh, god damn it! Which means I have to do that entire section all over again. Actually, no, wait, no. It looks like I got a checkpoint, which is fine. I'm happy with that. If I can get some more extra lives from Genie, that'd be action. Because then after this, we will do the carpet escape, which, if I remember, in this version, you've actually got to do it. In the Genesis version, it's like a bonus stage. You have like 3 attempts at it to get as far as you can, and you'll get gems to spend in the shop. You'll get extra lives, but they don't expect you to finish it. At least I never did. And I remember getting like, it goes on for ages. There we go. Yeah! The screen is no longer scrolling. We're all good. Well, chances are there's probably an achievement in this game for not dying once. Which for me is probably, which obviously is not happening for me because I've died a couple of times. Oh. I've got to press the button. What does the genie face do? I'm so curious. We might get it. Now we're not. We're getting one up. Yeah, that's fine. I'll live with a one up. One up is good. Pew. Nice. I'm guessing the heart might be an extra heart container then? Which again is brilliant. Oh, sweet Jesus. Straight into the rocks. Oh, wow. Right, okay. This is savage. This is absolutely savage. Because I can't be like... I do remember this being really difficult. But it can't be that long, can it? Oh god, I hate this. This is like super intense. Oh my word. Wow, that was pretty brutal. Let's not beat around the bush. That was brutal. Yeah, Aladdin and Abu escape and deliver the lamp to Jafar, but Jafar double crosses them. But he tricks them and seals them in the cave. Yep. Fortunately, Abu cleverly stole the lamp from Jafar. I can't remember if I'm playing through these or if I'm skipping them. Let's not worry too much about it, because we all kind of know the story of Aladdin, and I kind of want to try. And this is the stage. This is one of the stages that I was not looking forward to, because I do remember this one also being really freaking difficult. Though it does have some of the best music. Never Had a Friend Like Me is a great song. Probably my favourite in Aladdin? Hard to say. Right. What's in the pot? Apples! We will need apples later. We've got so many apples, but we will need them later during the final boss fight. Of all things, of all places to require apples, it is going to be in our fight against Jafar. I do want to try and get all of these rubies, but... Right. Oh god, yeah, okay, I vaguely... Oh no, Genie! Yeah, you did this. This is your fault. Oh no. Again, much harder stage than Genesis version. Perhaps this is why people don't like this one as much, because it's a harder game. No. I'd say I really like this one. And, you know, you don't lose a huge amount by not having a sword. Let's be brutally honest. It's not even like Aladdin is known for using a sword within the context of... Are you kidding me? The way you do this is... Well, it's not random, it's... Genie, you are the worst, aren't you? It's almost like we're going to make this easy for you because you only have, like... Oh, crud. Hang on. Oh, my word, that's... Yeah, well, Alibaba did have done 40 thieves. Oh god, yeah, I just remember all of this not being the easiest. Can I bounce off of? I can, and they pop. I mean that makes sense. Just from a that makes total sense. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's not good. Right, let me just grab this ruby. At least this platform doesn't collapse. There are so many things that this game could do, and it's probably because I've played like games where they are far less generous. You know, ultimately this is not. Its game is wrong. Well, it is. It's a game based off a well-known Disney property, so it's not going to be impossible. I say that actually. You know, we talk about difficult Disney games. Obviously, The Lion King immediately comes to mind. That game was made purposely difficult, from my understanding, to sort of disrupt the rental market a little. I say disrupt, because if you are renting games, if you're renting games and they're too easy, you're not going to buy the game. So the idea is the game is made purposely hard, so it forced people to buy them so they could beat them. Sinister. I could really do with some extra lives, Genie. An extra life will do. I mean, we're kind of gracious that the game does go down to 0 as a life. Usually, you know, 1. So depending on your game, obviously 1 can be your last one. Oh, this is slightly uncomfortable. Now, I think this is the last of the Genie stages. I think I've done the hardest parts. Obviously, not the hardest parts of this game, because I think that's still. I think Oh no, here's a good question. If I fall, is it a case that the screen reaches a point where it's like, okay, you've progressed like to this point. If you fall, you're not going to fall all the way down to retry. The death plane is approaching. Actually, now I'm worried because I've got this horrible. Why do I not trust that box? That's why I don't trust that box. Because Genie is just the worst, isn't he? I mean, I suppose, you know, if he kills off his master, he doesn't have to like grant any wishes, does he? So, you know, this is genius. I mean, hypercritical of Genie, but this is a fantastic way to like not fulfill his end of the bargain. Oh, okay. Just intense. Okay, there's one there, which... No, come on. Oh my word, that was... giving me a freaking heart attack, that did. Right, for real. The annoying thing is, I've nearly got all, like, 50 of the damn gems. Like, 19 sure. And I'm pretty sure, there's, like, 2 stages left. Yes, that's us. It's kind of interesting. surely, like these cutscenes, like these stills, could have had much more color depth. I mean, this is the Super Nintendo. I don't know. That is a picture I would expect to see on like the NES or the Master System. I don't know. Is it just me? I'm not good with how a game should probably look between the systems. I mean, I know I know 8-bit and 16, but a lot of it's sort of the color depth and but there's just something about the way that picture looks. Just it tickles me. Yes, staying in the pyramid to find his. We're going to a pyramid for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but we will leave things here for this part because we're about we're over halfway through. Interestingly enough, there's only been one boss, which is the guy in the market. Anyway, with that said, I think we should be able to conclude this in the next part, which means that which will take us up to the end of the week, which is brilliant. That's where I want to be, and then we will be playing. We won't be playing something that's for retro achievements. Honestly, trust me. Next week I have. I don't know how long that game is. The next game I've got planned. I don't know if it's how long it's going to take. So that's going to be interesting. Probably based on the kind of game it is, I don't expect it lasting longer than a week. A week and a bit, maybe. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. There'll be I've got to set my camera to big. Anyway, I hope you look like when I can word. It's good thing. It's good to see some things haven't changed, doesn't it? Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. There'll be links to my socials in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for joining me on this episode of Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, as I said, I weirdly prefer this version to the Genesis version. I just think there's a lot more charm to this one. Yeah, okay, the Genesis one kind of possibly Aladdin himself looks better, and maybe some of the ways some of the characters might look better, but in terms of gameplay, I think this one's just it just tops it just that little bit. Though Genie is a git, and I will have to have words with him at some point. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Click there to subscribe to me, click over there for other things, and I look forward to seeing you when I next do.